So let's get into what is a plug-in hybrid. As its name suggests, a plug-in hybrid has more than one propulsion system that you can plug in and charge. Compared with a regular hybrid that you can't charge, a plug-in hybrid has a larger capacity battery and a more powerful electric motor to give you a certain amount of electric-only range. And when that range is depleted, it still uses its gas engine, so you can keep going and driving until you're able to charge again. The plug-in hybrid we have here is the Mazda CX-70, and comparing it with Mazda's CX-50 hybrid helps illustrate the difference between the two powertrain types. The CX-70 has a 17.8 kilowatt hour battery pack that's more than 10 times larger than the CX-50 hybrid's 1.6 kilowatt hour battery. The CX-70 is also rated for 25 miles roughly of all electric range when it's charged, whereas the CX-50 hybrid doesn't have any electric-only range rating. Many plug-in hybrids look a lot like their gas-only or hybrid siblings, but one easy way to tell them apart is to look for an extra fuel door. On the CX-70 plug-in hybrid, you fill up with gas on the driver's side, and on the passenger side is where you charge. And it also has PHEV badges on the exterior to tell it apart. One of the main benefits of a plug-in hybrid is that it can operate efficiently on electric power alone for many daily driving needs, but it still has the refueling convenience and longer driving range of a gas or hybrid vehicle for longer trips. When the CX-70 is in its EV mode, it's rated at 56 miles per gallon equivalent by the EPA, and that compares with a 25 mile per gallon rating when it's operating as a hybrid. And it has a driving range of nearly 500 miles. Even though a plug-in hybrid has a much larger battery pack than a regular gas-electric hybrid, its battery is still much smaller than your typical electric vehicle, which can have batteries that are 70 kilowatt hours or larger. So unlike a full EV, you can charge a plug-in hybrid on a regular household outlet in a reasonable amount of time, and that means you don't have to go through the expense or the hassle of getting a level 2 charging system. For the CX-70, Mazda says it can charge from 0 to 100% on a regular household outlet in 11 hours. So that means if you plug it in at night, it'll be ready to go the next morning when you have to leave. Now you can shorten the charging time considerably if you do choose to get a level 2 charging system, because that same charge can happen in just 2 hours and 20 minutes, according to Mazda, if you're using a level 2 charger operating at 30 amps. The main downside is cost, with plug-in hybrids being considerably more expensive than their gas-electric or gas-only siblings. Looking at the CX-70 premium trim levels, the plug-in hybrid is $8,500 more expensive than the base inline 6-cylinder version of this vehicle. And even when you compare it with the more powerful Turbo S version, the plug-in hybrid is still $1,950 more expensive. And when you look at the expected fuel savings per year of using the plug-in hybrid, that's only $100 according to EPA estimates. You're looking at a very long payback time for the increased cost of a plug-in hybrid. What about federal tax credits? Well, there's currently only one plug-in hybrid, the Chrysler Pacifica PHEV, that's eligible for the federal $7,500 tax credit. Now, there might be additional local and state incentives where you live, so it's important to check those out to see what the full cost of the plug-in hybrid you're looking at might be. Another downside is complexity, because with plug-in hybrids, you essentially have a vehicle with two powertrains, both the gas and the electric one. So there's more opportunity for something to malfunction or break. And sometimes you even give up capability too, because in the case of the CX-70, it's rated to tow up to 3,500 pounds in plug-in hybrid form, but the regular version can tow up to 5,000 pounds with the available towing package. So, is a plug-in hybrid worth it? Well, if you're looking to save a bunch of money on gas with a plug-in hybrid, it's not really worth it because the payback time is measured in a matter of years. But if you're looking for a vehicle that can do around town errands in electric-only mode and still go on longer road trips where there's not a charging station in sight, then a plug-in hybrid might be a vehicle that'll work for you. If you want to research plug-in hybrids or see ones that are for sale near you, be sure to check out Cars.com.